Hey boyos, daily check-in with John V. September 28th, 2024. It's been a while since you've seen my face running my lips, so I figured it was time to, do another daily check-in. I had two Magic events I went to the store to play at. One was the pre-release for the new set. I bottomed out. I didn't place, and I only beat one of my three opponents. But the opponent that I beat, I did get a pack for. We got a pack for every opponent beat, plus top three prizing, plus door prizes. Unfortunately, the door prizes, I got the worst one. There was literally a prize for everybody, and I got picked last, so I got a promo card that was worth like $2. Whereas everybody else got an additional pack worth like 10.50, right? But that's how it goes sometimes. You can't win them all. You can't always be the best. And I bottomed out. And then the following day, I played at the qualifier for Bloomborough, right? And the first place winner got an invitation to the championships for Canada, right? And I placed third at that, which is not terrible, right? I was a prime contender for second place as well. Because originally I did beat the guy that got second place, but then I finished top four at second place, and then there was another little event to determine final placings for the top four. So I had to play that guy again, and I lost to him and got third place, right? So I was prime contender for second place. That's pretty good. And the guy that got first place, he was in a league of his own. He was head and shoulders above everybody else, right? But I've been trying to move Magic product that I got off Temu. And the guy that got first place, he got $40 worth of product off me, which is pretty good. And he wanted me to come back again for the next qualifier on the 12th because he wants to get more product off me, which is amazing, right? So if he places well and gets more store credit, he'll exchange his store credit with me for more product probably, and I have no problem with that, right? Now on Temu, I've placed 5 orders in the past several days for less than $30 for all 5 orders, and got about $400 worth of product. To buy those products on like Amazon would be about $400, and they cost me less than 30. At the game store, those products would be $600 to $800. That is insane. I can't say enough good things about Temu. And I know you boys probably get sick of hearing me go on and on and on about Temu every daily check-in, but Temu has literally changed my life. Literally everything on my person is from Temu. This chain from Temu. This jacket from Temu. This shirt from Temu. These rings from Temu. My pants are from Temu. My underwear is from Temu. My socks are from Temu. My shoes are from Temu. My wallet is from Temu. The sunglasses in my pocket is from Temu. The cigarette papers in my pocket is from Temu. Literally, what is on my person that is not from Temu is the bag of cigarettes, the lighter, the EpiPen, and that's it. And what's inside my wallet, like credit cards and stuff like that. So that is the influence Temu has had on my life. I cannot say enough good about the company. The sheer value outweighs all the negativity about the company. Like the talk about how uh, the company is involved in forced labor in China, that the company is supposedly harvesting customer information through the app, that the company is apparently exploiting a loophole to avoid paying taxes for the products shipped from China to the U.S. And I don't care about any of that. I really don't give a flying fuck, right? I'm an alpha male in that sense, right? I'm gonna do what benefits me, right? I'm not gonna be loyal and reliable. I'm gonna do what benefits me here. And when it comes to companies, like if I'm getting a deal, I don't give a fuck what they did to give me that deal. Like, it's benefiting me, right? I'm a poor man. I'm not a rich man. And even going to secondhand clothing stores, is more expensive than shopping on Temu. Because you go to a secondhand clothing store, you pay like $5 for a pair of jeans. You're not even guaranteed to get a good pair of jeans. The jeans that you got probably had a dead raccoon laying on them in the bag of clothing that was dropped off at the door, and it probably cost more than I paid on Temu. Because most of the shit I got on Temu was free. Like I said, I got about $400 worth of product in the mail right now from 5 orders, and in total cost me less than $30. I'm not complaining at all. I know I have people try to shoot the company down and say all this trash about it, how it's shit quality and all that shit. But literally, the same products that I have and have in the mail, they are on Amazon. The exact same products, same brand name and everything, same price, except Temu has the promotions where you get the products for free. So these people don't know what they're fucking talking about. And, as a 40-year-old man, boyos, I can tell you something. Most people can't see past the edge of their nose. They can't. They're so ignorant and blind to the world around them and blind to reality. They can't see past the end of their nose. And it boggles my mind. Like, I'm sometimes like that too, even. Because the thing is, when something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And with Temu, it is. But not in the sense that it's hurting me any. It's just what the company stands for and what they're involved in is shady behavior, and I don't give a flying fuck about that, right? I'm getting a good deal. I'm happy. I'm getting an incredible deal. Like, I'm literally getting free product. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. And when it does, I'm simply going to use my second account to get all the free deals again, all the great deals, the promotions and stuff, like the credit back promotions where buy $100 worth of product, get all the product, and get $100 back in credit. I'll do that just to take advantage of the fucking same promotions again. I'm going to literally have to buy a dresser to store all the magic product I buy from this company in. But I am planning for the future because all this magic product that I'm accumulating for virtually free, I'm going to use for when I move back to the city, get my own place. I'm going to attempt to hold events like Draft and Sealed. And part of the prizing is going to be some of this stuff I purchased on Temu, like the playmats, the deck boxes, the storage boxes, the card binders, the card sleeves, the sets of dice with the little bags. I'm going to, have all that shit to add as additional prizing to entice players to come play at my apartment or wherever, right, in the future. Because generally, what people do when they hold an independent event like a draft, it's they charge usually what the store charges, which is $36. That pays for 4 boosters per person, 3 to draft with, and 1 as prizing. So if you have 16 people, you have 16 prize boosters. And it's generally split 60-30-10. So you would literally have like 10 boosters as first place, 5 boosters as second, and 1 booster as third, right? And I would sweeten the pot a little bit and say first place winner also gets a $20 card binder with zipper and also a playmat. And second place winner gets a cheapo binder worth $10 that doesn't have a zipper, right? And maybe a pack of card sleeves. And third place winner also gets something additional as well. They get like a deck box, right? And I would also say there would be last place winner also gets a prize for finishing last. They get a set of dice, right, with a little bag valued at a few bucks. And I would also have like 3 door prizes where it would be like a hard plastic deck box, not worth very much, like for me to buy, like $1.50, but valued at like $4, right? And I would say Another door prize would be um, a small pack of card protectors, card sleeves, and another dice bag or a bag of dice, right? And that would those additional prizes and on top of the boosters would entice players to come and play drafts at my apartment, right? And if I could have a turnout of like 8 people, it would be a success. That would be a great success. And I posted on a Facebook group that I'm in for Halifax, because Halifax is where I want to move to right next year. And 2 people did respond to the post and say that they would be interested in attending, you know, uh, uh, you know, an independent draft by somebody. So there is a market there for people looking to have drafts at home. And obviously that's all it takes is a couple guys to be interested. They bring their friends. Boom, we've got 8 people, right? Just like that. Each of these buddies, they bring two or three of their buddies with that play Magic too, and we've got 8 people. You know, 8 people is a success. What would actually happen is I would probably be overwhelmed with players after I just had a couple events, because the word would get around that the prizing is so amazing, because I wouldn't make it known that I'm getting these Magic products for virtually free, like the card binders, the play mats, the card sleeves, the deck boxes, the storage boxes. I wouldn't make it known that I'm getting this product essentially free, and that would entice players to come and draft at my apartment. And what would probably happen is I would be overwhelmed with players and have a turnout of like 20, 25 people, and that is a fuck ton of people. What I would have to do, I would have to have a couple of good friends there that also play Magic to help me crowd control, right? Because obviously, having a whole bunch of strange people in my apartment playing Magic, it would be a stressful event for me, because I don't want shit to go missing, right? I don't want a fight to break out or something like that. Like, I know generally Magic players are low test and they're not going to get in a fight with each other, right? But it does happen, and I don't want a shifty character there stealing me, robbing me blind, right? Because all the product that I'll have that I got for free in a dresser, they literally just have to go in and take a booster box and out the door they go, and I'm out $400 or $300, right? But I think once I actually move to the city, get set up with my own place, get a casual job where I'm working 8 or 10 hours a week, and accumulate a ton of Magic product, start holding these events, I think I'll be fucking cleaning up. I think I will be fucking cleaning up. And I'm gonna have no shortage of Magic supplies. I'm gonna have so much Magic supplies, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm taking full advantage of the credit back promotions I have on my Temu account. And once I've exhausted all of them, I will then resort to my second account, like I said, and start using the credit back events on that one until it's exhausted, and literally just spend it all on Magic product, because I'm thinking for the future for when I do hold these independent events. And I might even put a limit when I hold these events at home on how many players can attend. I might set the limit at like 16. Even 16 is a lot, because I would want to have someone else there that's a close friend of mine also participating to help me crowd control, right? Because that many people, strange people, that's that's going to be hard to manage. My friend Travis in the city, he's crazy. He's schizophrenic like me, but he doesn't take medication, and we haven't talked in a couple years. But he might be down for it, and if I entice him and say, I need you there to help crowd control, right? $36 to play, right? I know you're probably not going to place well because you're not the greatest player, but to entice you just to be there for crowd control to help me keep an eye on people so things don't get missing, I'll hook you up with $30 worth of product. And he doesn't need to know that the product I got that I'm giving him cost me almost nothing, right? He doesn't need to know that. And that would entice him. He'd be like, I'm getting 3 boosters worth of cards for $6 and $30 worth of product for $30. Seems like a good deal. And he would be enticed to participate, right? So I could do that, and he could be there to help crowd control, right? I think that's a swell idea. I think that's an amazing idea, actually. I'd get in contact with him, and I don't think it would interfere with his schedule very much because most people do their shit during the day, like their job and all that stuff. And, so far, like at the card shop that I go to, it's not really an issue. It doesn't seem to be for people showing up to draft and play sealed and all that because most people are off in the evenings after their job, right? And got some people there that are disabled like me that don't work anymore or are off work temporarily, right? But yeah, things are going good. I started lifting again. I've got my lean on. I'm down 29 pounds in 3 months, which is exceptional. Really, really good. And I've been hitting I've been doing lots of pull-ups, lots of curls, and I have been doing bench and incline bench and overhead press and some close grip bench and even some squats, right? But I'm prioritizing the upper back and biceps, right? I have to hit upper back and biceps twice a week at least, right? Um, because I got to be in shape for arm wrestling. But the arm wrestling thing, like, I'm not gonna put much at stake with it because there's not a lot of money into it apparently. And that time I won that competition over 10 years ago. I don't know what the head guys were telling me because it's not lining up with what the other arm wrestlers are telling me because I know a buddy, he plays second at the world event, and he's not set for life with sponsorships. He gets sponsors, but he's not set for life, right? So I don't understand why I was told otherwise about how I would never have to work again because I'd make so much money from sponsorships. I wouldn't have to work. I don't know why I would have been told that, right? I'm not that special, right? But maybe I am. Maybe I am. But yeah, boyos, for 17 and a half minutes, we can go a bit longer, right? Because I know some of you boyos do enjoy these videos. So, but yeah, the finasteride, I've been on that just about 3 months. My nephew, my nephew did tell me. He said that it looks like my hair is growing in a bit thicker, right? So I was really happy to hear that, right? And I just bought a new script worth for 3 months again. I got a second credit card with a $600 credit limit. I don't want to max that out. I'm not too worried though if I do because right I did apply for the disability tax credit through the doctor, and it takes 8 to 10 weeks generally to process that. So, and I'm thinking I should get approved, and obviously if I get approved, I'll get paid back pay, and I'm banking on getting like $6,000 to $10,000 from that. I get that, I can pay off my credit card debts no problem. That'll start me up with holding booster drafts in the city when I go. Like, I have solid plans for the future, right? I have very solid plans, and I think I would make an amazing host for like a Magic event, like a sealed or a draft event. I think I would make an amazing host. It would be so fucking awesome. And I'm accumulating all these Magic products um, as part of prizing for, when I hold these events. But I'm not skimping at all. Like, I'm taking advantage of it now because what's what's the big deal of having to move 10 extra boxes full of Magic product that I'll use as prizes, right? That cost me essentially nothing, right? I might as well take free product when I can get it. Like, I'd be a fool not to take advantage of promotions on Temu that is essentially giving me free product. What else am I gonna get? Clothing? What am I gonna fucking do with clothing? There's a market for clothing, sure, but nobody, like, how would I sell it? Facebook Marketplace? Nobody's gonna buy supposedly new clothing from some strange guy on Marketplace, right? Nobody's going to. But now like there's a good market for the magic supplies. Like at the store, I've already made a couple sales. I have another one lined up, right? So I'm not heartbroken if I don't part with all these supplies at the local games store for other magic products like boosters and stuff. I'm not heartbroken because like I said, I have plans for them for prizing. So, and yeah, it'll entice people to come and play. And I might even beat out some of the local game stores when I go to Halifax, right? With the prizing that I have. Because really, if you're in an event with 16 people and you get first and you literally win 10 boosters, a zippered card binder, and a playmat for first, are you going to be disappointed? No. For $36, you got the 3 boosters that you cracked, 3 boosters worth of cards, 10 unopened boosters, a good card binder, and a playmat. I would be I'd be thrilled to have that as a first place prize, right? Thrilled. Even 8 people, you know, having the prizes be 5, 2, 1, 8 people. That's perfect for a draft. Five boosters, unopened boosters for first place. And I'd sweeten it a little bit and even throw in like a nice card binder, a zipper card binder. Like who would not be satisfied um, being in a 8-player draft and getting first, getting 5 unopened boosters and a zipper card binder valued at $20? I would be very happy. I'd be thrilled, right? And second place, I could like be a playmat. Third place could be like some card sleeves, right? So it's I got it all. I got it all sorted out, right? But actually, I probably if it was 5, 2, 1, 5 booster packs, 2 booster packs, 1 booster pack. Yeah, I would do that. A nice card binder for first, as well as 5 boosters. A playmat and 2 boosters for second, and some card sleeves and a single booster for third. And last place would get, dice, bag of dice, and I'd have like 2 door prizes, right? And they would just be like um, a hard plastic deck box and 50 pack of card sleeves, something like that, right? And I'd be doing pretty well. But the stores make so much because they get their they get their booster boxes at such a discount because they get so much product in. They automatically get so many like dozens of boxes in every time a set's released that they get such a massive discount, right? And that's why game stores can probably beat me out. But because of all the Temu products that I will get, I can probably beat out the game stores. I can probably beat out the game stores. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to make a killing off of it, but I'd get friends. I would make friends because every potential Magic player I would have coming to my apartment and playing in a draft or a sealed event would be a friend, and I'd have them on speed dial, right? And friends is a big deal. You got to have friends, right? Because I can get the boosters, $8 a booster, and that works out to $32 for 4 boosters. That leaves an additional $4. So every player that participates, I make $4. So if we have 8 people, we'll say 12. We have 12 people. I make $48 from that night. And the Temu product that I throw in is 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, about $55 worth of product, and I made 48. You would think I'd lose money, but the Temu product I essentially got for free. So I'd still be making $48 and a very low cost for $55 worth of product. In reality, I probably paid $50 for that 50 or $5 for that $55 worth of profit. I can essentially make over $40 from a night of Magic, right? and have a lot of pleased players and make lots of friends. So I'm not going to be really losing, right? So it sounds good, but in reality, we'll see what happens. But like I said, the post I put in the Facebook group, two players were interested. One said he was definitely interested. He was down for it, no issue. The other one, he had questions and he never followed up when I answered his questions. He wanted to know, is it going to be free? Do we keep the cards? And I said it definitely will not be free. It'll be held at my place, this, that. He never replied. So there will be a market. And when I do go to the local game stores, I will mention it to other players and be like, hey, I'm going to hold a draft at my house, right? At my apartment. Are you interested? You know, really good prizing. It's basically a booster as prizing per head, same cost as the store, and I throw in additional prizing like card binders, storage boxes, deck boxes, play mats, dice, card sleeves, all that good stuff, right? And most players are it's gonna reel them right in. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, right, because that is prizing that's even better than your local game store for a lot of their events, right? So, I'll be set. I'm not worried. My new life will start once I get my own apartment in the city. My new life will start. So much will improve. Like, finding a casual job is going to be a big deal because it'll give me an extra like $400 a month to work with. And getting the disability tax credit soon, the next couple months, is a big deal because it gives me startup money for Magic, right? And also Temu. Temu is great because it gives me product to start out with for the Magic events, right? So I'm set. But boyos, it's been almost half an hour that I've been running my lips and I've been going on about the same shit over and over again. But as you can see looking at my face, I look much better, much better. Not perfect, obviously, not close to perfect, but much better than before. I don't think I'm an ugly bastard anymore. I'm definitely not good looking, but I'm not ugly, right? So progress is progress, and once I lose another 60 pounds, I'll be a fucking slayer. I think so. But yeah, boys, it's been fun, and you know, I'll catch you later. I'll see you on the new MISC.